You're watching D-Wit Presents with D-Wit.
I messed up. Sorry, guys.
In 2006, I was at the top of my game with the #1 off-Broadway musical and in the middle of a school tour. That's when I got the news that I had kidney failure. For the next 15 years, it was a dialysis machine that was keeping me alive. But in 2021, I finally received the gift of life. It was time for a comeback and some reinvention. I want my show to be about ordinary people dealing with extraordinary circumstances, and despite all the obstacles, making it to the other side of happiness. This is D-Wit Presents.
What's up, everybody? It is D-Wit with D-Wit Presents, and I am here in Harlem to see this show today. It's called Schoolgirls at the Harlem School of the Arts. I heard so much about it. We actually spoke with Mercedes White, the director of the show. She's also the director of theater here at the School of the Arts, and let's check out the show. All right, so I am here sitting, talking to the young ladies that are in today's play that I'm going to see, and it is...
Schoolgirls are the African Negroes play.
Okay, all right. So let me just go around one by one and ask your name and your age, starting with you.
Okay. Hello, my name is Amoni Eversnore and I'm 13 years old.
13, okay.
Hi, my name is Naraya Hunter and I'm 15 years old.
15, okay.
Hello, my name is Callie Belgrave Sams and I'm 16 years old.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Tatum Allen Hall and I'm 17 years old.
Okay. Now I can't help but see that you all are kind of resembling each other with these outfits or whatever, so I'm sure it's part of the show.
Yes.
And sort of a timepiece type of show. So
I love coming to HSA because people are going through like the same things I have gone through before, and they are experiencing the arts and learning how to establish their talents in different arts, and they're also being respected. We're all being respected the same way because we're also students of color, majority students of color, and we have gone through those experiences. Being a student of color and also like doing the arts is a really difficult thing to do, and I appreciate HSA because it gives Black students, Hispanic students, etc. to have the opportunity to experience these things that mainly white people would only have experienced. So that's why I appreciate HSA, and that's why I feel that way.
what was it like, this particular play? What did it mean to you in terms of being a part of this and the role you play or whatever? Tell me.
I really appreciate how much care and thought has been put into this production, especially by Miss Mercedes.
Okay.
Like, so much, like almost everything is intentional. Like, her direction is so specific in the way that she wants it, and the fact that like all the actors in it, well, not to brag, but I think the play's pretty phenomenal.
Okay.
I think I think
She said it.
my tickets, but I really I think because of how much of a powerhouse Miss Mercedes is, how wonderful our two leading actresses are, Tatum and Ava. I think they do so well. Not just like the younger cast as well, but also like Miss Latrice, Miss Tamu. Everybody plays the role they have with such care and so like beautifully. I think this production is so good.
Being, like, acting in plays is hard because you always want to hope that every intention and every choice that you make in each scene and each line comes off to the character. Because at the end of the day, we are teaching you to play like you've never heard it before.
Okay.
So we appreciate you taking the risk on us.
Thank you so much.
Invite your friends.
Absolutely.
And we hope to see you guys over this weekend in the...
All right, give it here. Good job.
Thank you.
Let's go see the show. All right, I am standing here with the wonderful, amazing Tamu, who was just in this play that we saw, and I'm just so excited. And what does it mean to you to be in this show?
Oh, well, first of all, I teach here at Harlem School of the Arts, so it's an honor to work with the kids and also with Latricia and also with Miss Mercedes. And also, it's a lot. You think that we've moved on from this subject matter as far as race and colorism and all of those things, but we're still here. So it is a show that I can still, relate to.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of your career with acting, how long have you been acting?
Oh my God. I don't know exactly. It's been a while, over 20 years.
Okay. So this is. You have a love for this.
I have a love for this, and I teach it, and I enjoy it. And I'm also a writer, so
okay.
I'm always telling a story.
Right. Did you find it challenging working with like the young people as opposed to adults, per se, in another show, or did you find it actually easier or more refreshing?
As far as the acting, I mean, the show is for them, so the focus is a lot on them, and that's fine. But I do find that. They catch their lines very quickly because they're doing this a lot.
Yeah.
And so that's interesting. And I learn from everybody.
Right.
I don't care. You could be 2 years old or 95 years old. I can learn from people. So,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, it's challenging in the sense that I'm also their teacher. I've taught. I think everybody on this stage except one. So one of the girls. And so finding that balance as far as, well, now I'm working with you. Let's see how that goes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I want to thank you, Miss Ghana of 1966. Is it?
Yeah.
Who was the role that she played in the show? I want to thank you. Great job, amazing, and I love to give people their roles while they're living, as opposed to when they're gone, because we want to acknowledge you. And thank you for inviting us.
Thank you.
And inviting me as well. I appreciate it. So this is for you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. What do you think about the show?
Oh, I thought it was fantastic. I thought the girls had a lot of ability to act, and it really pierced my heart when I heard them acting, because I think they have a career in acting, and I think it's a wonderful show to teach us that we can be anything that we want to if we do the right thing.
Yes.
It was phenomenal. It caught me off guard, actually. The message was so powerful, and it brought up a lot of old feelings.
Yeah. What type of old feelings? Tell me about it.
Colorism.
Yeah.
Growing up in the 70s, and then, in the barrio, we go through that stuff.
Yeah.
And as you can see, I have an African American wife.
Okay.
Kind of touched me.
And it's 2024, and we're still dealing with these type of issues, right? What did you think about it?
Well, I'm a little biased because my daughter plays Erica in the show. So,
yes.
So the show, like everybody in the cast, was just amazing. They did a phenomenal job. The amount of memorization, I couldn't even imagine how much they have done. The message of the show is so powerful, and I'm just glad that they were able to express themselves and be able to have this message before.
Absolutely.
And each young woman played their character so exquisitely and differently and consistently throughout. But most important, I guess I'm really kind of honored and proud to see young actors who are able to speak out loud about things that have been distressing to them, things that they're trying to forget about in their lives, but things that in the end can really bring you together. But it's a hard road, and these girls took the hard road.
Right.
And it was beautifully done, and I'm honored to have been here. Thank you.
Great. And it's just such a powerful topic, that a lot of people don't want to just sit there uncomfortable with just having that discussion about it or whatever. So I appreciated how it was presented. Correct?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and it's about time. I grew up in the South, in this country.
So did I.
In the desegregating South.
Louisiana for me. Where
Arkansas.
Were you? Arkansas, right next door.
Yeah. And so I too have memories.
Yes.
Of people I loved who weren't allowed to do certain things. And people I got to know who had such honor and talent and courage to just be there and to do what they could do well and unapologetically but elegantly. And so that's my inspiration.
Yes, well said.
Thank you, Bundy.
Thank you so much.
You're watching DeWitt Presents with DeWitt.
All right, so I am sitting here with the director of theater at the Harlem School of the Arts. This is Miss Mercedes White. How are you?
I'm well. How you doing?
Okay, all right. So let's talk about the play that I'm here to see today.
Yes, absolutely.
First of all, let's start with the name.
Yes, the play you're here to see today is called Schoolgirls, or the African Mean Girls play by Jocelyn Bayo. It's a phenomenal play. Phenomenal play. The play is about these girls at a school, an all-girls school in Ghana called the Buri, and it centers around the sort of Queen Bee, Paulina, and her crew, and it's sort of, their system is sort of disrupted when this biracial girl, Erica, comes in from America.
Okay.
And so that highlights the issues of colorism and the difficulties that, you know, not just girls in Ghana, but girls all over the world experience, especially, you know, in this day and age. It's sort of a tale as old as time. Colorism runs rampant within, and I can only speak about the black community, but it runs rampant within the black community.
Right.
And, you know, for me, how I see it and how sort of the world continues to respond, the most hated person on the planet is a black woman, you know what I'm saying? So we have these young black girls that
you would think it would evolve over the years and years, but, but it doesn't. It always comes back to the same hate.
Yeah, 100%. And so the reason that I wanted to do this play is sort of, it's my way to sort of combat that and to also highlight these issues.
Okay.
These girls are living in a world that does not honor them at all. And so the way that I want to prepare them for that battle, which they're already sort of aware of it. We've had tons of conversations and rehearsals where they told me about their experiences with colorism, told me about their experiences with sort of the hate that they've experienced in their schools. You know what I mean? I have an 11-year-old girl talking to me about things like that.
Yeah,
and it's just heartbreaking.
11.
Yeah. So I wanted them to know through this play that they, one, are worthy beyond complete belief. They are worthy, and that they can change the world. And that this play gives them the opportunity to showcase what they go through, and to showcase how they will continue to rise above it.
So, director of theater here, Harlem School of Arts. What do you get out of doing this great work that you're doing here?
Joy.
Joy. One word, huh?
Yeah. I absolutely love working with the youth. Like I said, representation is so huge to me.
Right.
And being able to work with these kids who are already so passionate about the thing that I love the most.
Yeah.
Besides my fiance, you feel me? They're already so passionate about this thing, and seeing them grow year by year, take what I'm saying, learning from it, and then just coming out and killing it.
Yeah.
That makes my day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like anything as much as I love working with these kids who stress me out. They stress me out, but they are the best part of HSA.
That's what they're supposed to do. You know, that age, you know, you have to challenge at that age because you know, as part of you're part of a process of them also finding themselves, finding their voice, and so on and so forth. So you are a major, you know, tool in that happening.
I hope so. I hope one day that they look back and say like, oh man, Miss Mercedes told me this or whatever, when they go off into their lives and think about that. Right. That's sort of like a goal of mine, that they can remember the teachings that I've taught them and go forth and be great, because they can, and they already are great. But the things that they will do, I'm so excited to see it. I really, really am.
Yep. Where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on social media on Instagram at MercedesWhite22. Please follow me. Also check out my TikTok at MercedesWhite22. I'm trying to get 1,000 followers so I can go live. You know, thank you for the roses, all that.
I just want to thank you for just the work you do, Mercedes.
Thank you.
In the community, and that's what this show is all about. It's about spotlighting and highlighting people that are doing great work in the communities. You know, it's not always about getting that big media on CNN and BET, you know, once you get to a certain level. It's about when you're here in the community, because to me that means
much more.
Yeah,
you know.
100%.
So I'm proud of you, and I thank you for the work you do. And I have a little gift for you because people always give flowers and roses and stuff after you're dead, and talk about you and just flood social media with memories and all that kind of stuff. I'd like to give you your rose while you're here.
Oh,
this is
wow!
for you.
Thank you so much.
I thank you, and I really appreciate it. And this is DeWitt with Mercedes White. If you have any uplifting, inspirational events that are coming or interesting topics or whatever, definitely shout me out. Catch me on my Instagram page for the most part at DeWitt Presents. That's DWHIT_PRESENTS at DeWitt Presents. And we are going to close it out. This is DeWitt with DeWitt Presents. Peace.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2.